All right, so the last time I left you guys, I have been going, I want to make a Williams Mini. I want to make a Mini. I want to make a Cabaret. And the reason I'm doing this is so that I can paint this one, stenciled Robotron Mini, and not screw it up. So I'm going to go ahead and build my own, hopefully, and we'll paint that one first and then do this one to make sure we don't screw up this lovely cabinet. So I've been working on that CAD file in SketchUp, and this is the dimensions. I was going through double checking all the dimensions before we head up to see Eric at digitallyfab.com, and the measurements all look pretty good as I was double checking them on this cabinet. So let's go take a trip up there and see if we can, set up the CNC machine. I'm not going to know how to do that. He's not going to know how to do all that. And see if we can actually, cut something out of wood and put it together and maybe chat with Eric a little bit on how to do it.
We're in top. You said 5 hot there. 5 hot there. All right.
There you go. Here's one side, all out. Greetings, nerds. We're not in the cellar. We're in a shop making things. We actually made a huge pile of scrap wood here. No, this isn't scrap wood. This is a Williams Mini over here. And what we did is we cut it out on this CNC machine. Now, I couldn't have done this without the help of Eric, who has the website Digitally Fabbed. And this is Eric. He helped me cut it. He actually sent me in the right direction. We got this file off of arcadeplans.com, which some of you guys have seen. And he said we got to clean it up a little bit before we can actually, use it and make it worthwhile. So that's what we did. So this is the file. We actually assembled the entire file from flat pieces into a 3D shape, just to make sure that, hey, you know what, does everything fit? And it almost all fit. Eric taught me a few things along the way, how to clean up curves and make the best of use of SketchUp. But I had a couple things that I needed to do along the way to make it better. And Eric pointed some things out to me as well.
So let me ask you this: was this your first time using SketchUp?
This is like the second time. I've done things like mock up my arcade in my basement, but other than that, I haven't used a CAD program since high school.
So you took the 2D plan from
arcadeplans.com.
Arcadeplans.com. You brought it, so when you first contacted me, you brought it into SketchUp as a 2D.
Correct.
And I helped you a little bit getting into 3D, which was pretty essential. We haven't put it together yet.
So no.
I'm reasonably confident that this is going to work without any remaking, but it was key. Like, you came in here today, and I had a bunch of questions for you about like different slot sizes and what's this all going to line up. And you didn't have all the questions answered. You had like 98% of them answered, but we were able to answer that last 2% because we were able to go in here and fool around with the 3D model. And just for those of you that have not tried doing this, this was not hard.
No, it was totally manageable. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had used CAD before, but it's been, we'll just say about 20 years-ish.
Yeah.
Give or take a year.
But, so we got the model all set, and then we took the model and put it into a thing. That thing looked, well, it's over here actually.
Yeah.
So we put that into a CAM program, which funnily enough takes a 3D model and turns it back into 2D. And we made some cut files that look something like this. So essentially just a 4x8 sheet of plywood and all the stuff cut out. And we're able to see kind of see if I can do a quick 3D view here. So we can kind of see what everything looks like before we cut it out. And then we send it over here, cut it out on this guy, and we can do here we'll do a demo. So for the uninitiated, what this is, hang on a second.
Sure.
J2, hang on, don't want to run into any clamps while we're on camera. Okay, we'll make it go real fast. JX96. So this is a 4x8 foot ShotBot router, and basically you can move anywhere you want on the table. It's all controlled by the computer, and there's a router bit on the end. And so you can basically put that router bit at any height or any position on the table, and we were able to turn those 2D, 3D files into toolpaths that this machine runs, which we then turned into this pile of
scrapwood. Pile of scrapwood. No, I hope not.
So if anybody out there wants to do this, we can do it for you. Cool. Or if you have like a ShotBot like this at a local makerspace or your school, you can use SketchUp or any other CAD program. SketchUp's free. You have the makerspace, access to a makerspace. You can pay a very small amount of money to do this and download those plans and do what you did and like turn this into a real arcade cabinet.
Yeah, and I think this is actually going to turn out great. Now, just so you guys know, I didn't contact Eric out of the blue, entirely. I had connected with him through another friend in the arcade hobby who's like, by the way, I had to do a reproduction roller games pinball cabinet because it had rotted away. But he did this. He did the same thing with his cabinet. And this is how I met Eric, who's now...
So I'm assembling
it for you. We don't even need to do it.
I'm assembling it now.
This is like Jenga.
This is exactly how it goes together, right?
Yeah, exactly how it goes together.
I'm moderately good at cutting out arcade cabinets.
I think the monitor goes here in these circles.
Anyway, before I knock everything over. But yeah, that's how the process works. It's actually not entirely hard.
No, it only took, 2 or 3 hours all said and done. We went shopping for some wood. And now, just so you guys know, this wood, it's not anything special. This is the Home Depot special, $40, 3/4 inch 4x8 sheets, and we said that was...
This is Poplar.
Poplar,
yep.
Okay? And yeah, about $40 a sheet for this. So, and it took about 2 sheets, plus we needed a small scrap of 1/2 inch for the speaker grill, which is underneath all these blocks here. So we just needed a 1/2 inch piece of that, which, luckily Eric had a scrap. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give a quick thanks to Eric for, helping me do this. This has been months in the process. He's been very kind. So kind that he actually sent me a screencast on how to do something, which was perfect. It's like he's taught SketchUp before. Eric, do you teach SketchUp?
I do. I do work for SketchUp. Some of my work includes building arcade machines for SketchUp, which we'll share it another time.
Yeah, and if you
I
guys...
teach a lot of people SketchUp and fabrication too. I travel around and I teach people how to do this stuff.
So definitely, if you're in the New England area and you're looking to do this, Eric can definitely help you out. Check out his website. It's digitallyfabbed.com, correct? And he has,
right here.
And it's right
Or
there.
it might be right here.
Oh gosh, it's
Or
gonna
it might
move
be down there.
Oh no, the editing is gonna take me 30 hours to do that. Anyway, and he also has his own YouTube channel, which is Eric Makes. Eric Makes. So go check out his channel. We'll put a link somewhere in this, maybe this area here as well, or there. I don't know. We'll see if I can manage that magic. But anyway, there you go, guys. I just wanted to show you that this is the next project. And if any of you guys are actually interested in doing something like this, we're looking to possibly do this and make it maybe like IKEA, but better.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll have more on that. We should probably share the bolt together kit the bigger one.
Yes.
That I made. See if people are into that construction style.
Yes, because this is like, you got to know how to work with wood and glue and nails, which some of you guys do, but you know, a lot of people just like to bolt things together. So we'll take a look at that sometime in the future. We'll see how this prototype goes together, and we're gonna call it a wrap. All right, Eric. Hey, thanks a lot again. Much appreciated.
No problem.
There's a handshake.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, all right, guys. Take it easy. All right, so I'm back from Eric's shop. I've got, you know, all my blocks here, and my speaker grill is over here, and I've got other pieces thrown around through the garage. And when I got my plan that I printed out, and I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can put all this stuff together and actually make a Williams Cabaret arcade cabinet. I'm not gonna show you that on camera. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it together, dry fit, no glue, nothing. We'll hold it together with a clamp or something, and we'll see how it turns out. So let me go ahead and I'll do that, and we'll check back in here in a second. Well, you know, more than a second for you guys. Okay, here we go. Here is the dry fit of the Williams Mini, the Williams Cabaret arcade machine. This is ours, and there's the one that's an original in the back. I would say these two are looking pretty close. Now this is about 90% completed. I still have a couple other panels that need to get put in, but for the sake of, you know, showing you guys how this goes together, here it is. And the only thing holding it together is this one clamp right there, and that's gonna do the job for the purpose of this dry fit. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It looks pretty good. Dimensions seem really close, spot on almost, but there we go. We got the cab here in the front, that's ours, and the one in the back. Let's go take a quick look at the inside. So here's our coin door. We're experimenting here. This is a prototype. Might make some changes down the road. I do have to make a few changes, but nothing crazy to the original file here. So we go, there's the inside, you know, part of the vault door there, and you can see, get down low here, and there's the, you know, the door for the vault, and we're looking pretty good. We're looking really good here. I'm happy with how this turned out. And I do want to say another quick thanks to Eric for this is all the scrap wood assembled. So Eric, thanks a lot for helping me do this. This is turning out pretty awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna make the changes to the file, and then we're gonna reassemble it. Maybe I'll show you how I actually go ahead and put it together, and we'll put some glue in and all that stuff and make it more permanent. And, you know, we'll do things like route the edge for the T-molding and all that fun stuff. But there will be a lot of little things that I'm gonna need to do for this cabinet. But I think for in the purpose of getting it painted, this is almost there. We'll prime it and get it ready to go. All right, guys, thanks a lot, and take it easy, and I'll keep you updated. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. This is an exciting project I'm doing right now. All right, guys, thanks a lot.